Hey everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thank you so much for joining me here. I hope you're having a phenomenal day. Quick look again at Avalanche, seeing what's going on. We are tentatively breaking above this descending trend line. Keep in mind this is not exact line. That actually has since been broken for somewhat of a bullish backtest, but again, not a perfect line here. What we want to do though is talk a little bit about the moving averages on smaller and larger time frames and just get perspective on the back end data here with liquidation. So if you're new to the channel, I just say welcome aboard. Thanks so much for joining me here. Please hit the like button, comment below if you get a chance. Absolutely appreciate that. If you do want something better for yourself, you want to become a better trader, CryptoCache.tech is a site. Link down below, we've got a trading academy, community, and signals group. So if we just quickly look at the monthly group here, we can kind of see $31 is that number, right? We've known that for a while. That's kind of that range of significant resistance, but also a lot of liquidation to the upside. We got more liquidation between now and then, though. We don't need to just kind of jump into a short or long position because of that, but we do want to recognize too, though, there's a lot of liquidation at 24 down as low as $23. Okay, and this is just again the last 7 days here. A lot of longs are entering the market with good reason, because again it's broken its descending trend and essentially establishing tentatively higher highs and higher lows. So again, AVAX looks good for the moment, but I forget or lose track of how many times I've said that before, and it just turns right around. So again, we got to be very cautiously optimistic for this guy here. It's okay to be like, you know, hey, this is great, this is a good day, but it's best not to hold on or attach to that idea. So thing to understand here, we're under the 20-day SMA. We have been roughly for the last 7 days straight. So that's why we see a lot of liquidation to the upside for larger time frames, but also a lot of liquidation on the downside because people are feeling like this is the bottom. Okay, we're starting to get closer to that resistance level, and we're holding true here to this 0.382 FIP. Okay, so we're going to extend this out just a little bit further so we can kind of see that. But generally speaking, we're in that support range that we discussed here previously between $25 and $26. Again, closing at 27 or higher is a helpful confirming factor. All right, so that's where we're at roughly there on the daily time frame. Moving averages were below most of them, okay, or all of them rather. Until we get above at least the 20, we have no legs to stand on. We're also below 50 on the RSI, stochastic swinging down. MACD is not converging. I mean, it is if you will, but it's just basically going sideways. That doesn't mean much at all. Okay, it's not like a momentous situation you want to trade into. 4-hour time frame, however, if we take a look here, we can kind of recognize that we are below all moving averages still. Okay, so still honoring that descending trend, still establishing lower highs and lower lows in the overall sense. Okay. That being said, though, we're getting close to 50 on the RSI. When you break above this level, in most cases, you can see somewhat of a push or an uptrend. If Bitcoin does break 58,500 today, we could very well see this continue higher here for Avalanche. So again, there's a possibility of that happening, but at this point right now, the price action is very interesting and very unique, and most coins are responding well today to Bitcoin kind of bottoming out, or sorry, hitting that 58K range. And generally speaking, this is looking like it wants to shift gears. Again, we're not quite there yet, but we're getting close. We do have a MACD convergence on the horizon here too, so if we can hold this price action or just say $26 or higher, might be a solid consideration for a long position with this coin. Again, might be, possibly, a lot of those words need to be emphasized because we never truly know. But we're seeing a lot of resistance here at this range, and to me, trading into a resistance doesn't make a ton of sense unless you're going the opposite direction. So let's see here, is it worth taking a short position right now? Let's take a quick look here, Ichimoku cloud. We are traveling into the cloud right now. The lagging span is now broken free of the price action to the upside, and conversion line is shifting gears, essentially breaking above the baseline. Those are all generally favorable signs. Okay. Again, minus the cloud, of course, we want to close above $26 or higher. If we do, I think we have a solid chance to see the price action continue higher up. So that's roughly what we're looking at there in that sense. I'm going to go ahead and post this. Of course, we'll post our playout chart on our Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. If you're not familiar, it looks a little something like this here. This is available, of course, to anyone and all who wants to follow. Discord, of course, check that out. I have this forwarded over there as well. The key takeaway here is that $26 or higher would put us above the cloud. It would get us above that 20-day SMA on the daily time frame. Likely over 50 on the RSI as well on the 4-hour, and give us some good confirming factors when taking a long position. Right now, though, you want to respect the fact that the overall trend is still down and sideways. So until we can kind of clear that $26 mark, I don't see a reason to warrant a long position just yet. That's just me personally. I like to wait for confirmation. But the truth is, honestly, folks, and my community can speak to this, waiting for confirmation right now can be difficult. because you wait and then instantly turns around on you as soon as you take a trade. It's so common right now. It's crazy. So again, swing trading is a challenging thing at this moment. Absolutely. It generally is when the price action is so heavily manipulated that we're seeing recently that we have no idea which way the price is going to go. You can catch these small movements, but long-term movements can be difficult to gauge. So right now, that's where we're at here for AVAX. Hopefully that makes some sense and I clarified that correctly. Once again, to everybody who's been watching and following for the last few years, it's so awesome, so great to be able to be part of this with you. So deeply appreciate the amazing feedback. Thanks again for everyone who has. And even just if you're quiet, silent type, that you just like to watch on the sidelines, that's fine too. I appreciate you. Thanks again, almost all of you, for joining me here, and the others who may not be having a good day. It happens, folks. Try to pull your head out of it. Trading is it's trading, right? You need to take a break. Don't hesitate to do so. It's okay to do that. Anyways, hope you have a good one. Thanks again for your time. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.